fab finds here, fabulousfinds80.com, thrift.life. And as you know, we usually do nonprofit thrift stores and show that when you buy things, you recycle your money back into the community and you're helping your community. Well, there are some of our nonprofits in town that do not have thrift stores and really need your help and support. And sometimes I have been educated beyond what I expected by meeting these people, because I'm here at Saint Augustine and it says Saint Augustine Youth Services.
Correct.
And when I started learning what they do and what they offer to the community, I'm totally amazed. So I want you, the public, to meet them and understand what they're doing. Although they don't have a thrift store, they do need your help also, and we'll get to that and see how we can help as a community. So I'm going to introduce Robin, and Robin's going to kind of give you an overall of where you started, how long it's been here, just an overview.
Yeah, like she said, we are Saint Augustine Youth Services, and we're a therapeutic residential group home for boys who've suffered some kind of trauma or abuse is the main thing that we do here on this facility. We've been here, March will be 4 years that we've been out here south of town. We were originally in downtown Saint Augustine on Saragossa Street, and we were in 2 rambly houses built in the 30s and 40s. Not much room for the boys or the therapists, the administrative staff.
Everybody was sharing living space, workspace.
Wow.
Boys, 4 boys sharing a closet. I mean, the Dennis sharing an office with Skylar, the director. So
Dennis.
Yes.
Sorry, this is Dennis. So we're very fortunate to fundraise kind of through some tough times and to be able to come out here to the Hudson Family Campus. We have 3 buildings. We can service up to 30 boys here, 3 in each house. The program is for boys ages 6 through 17. So it's quite a big undertaking here. A lot of staff involved, a lot of caring individuals.
About how many in staff do you have?
Well, staff's just right under 50.
Yeah. Total staff are right under 50. We use what's called a house parent model here.
Okay.
So that means our staff actually live with the kids. And so each house has 2 sets of house parents, we call them. And so again, they live in the houses, they provide all of the supervision, all of the crisis intervention, they make sure all the dietary, medical, dental, all those needs are met, that sort of thing.
Wow.
And so we have 16 total house parents to serve the 3 homes.
Wow, big family.
Right, we like that system here because Skylar Seeker, the director, I mean, it's everything that we do, she's always stressing as home-like as possible for the boys. So we have a set of house parents that come in Thursday night and they stay through Monday, and then a set of house parents come in Monday through Thursday. So kind of like modern society, we've got a couple sets of house parents.
And then we have our master's level clinicians that provide the therapeutic services, and we'll have bachelor level counselors that'll do groups with the boys. And then we have a full administrative staff. So we have a full array of staff here.
Wow, very impressive. See, this is stuff I had no clue. And actually, we've been sponsoring, the Pirates have been doing things and donating, and all this time I just had no clue of how amazing and the work you've been doing in this area.
At lunch we were just talking about the scavenger hunt that we participated in, the last 2 scavenger hunts that y'all had, the Pirates had so nicely, given us the proceeds for. Another thing that we house here is our, it's been going on close to 3 years, I think, Dennis, the Mobile Crisis Response Team.
Yes.
So I'll let Dennis tell you about that.
Yeah, the Mobile Crisis Response Team is a program that, again, we house here. And what was going on a couple years ago, countywide, they were noticing that there were more crisis situations going on in the high schools. And some of those crisis situations were leading kids to be involuntary hospitalized in psychiatric hospitals under the Baker Act.
Yes.
And they saw those numbers rising. So in response to that, a proposal was made for the Mobile Crisis Response Team. And fortunately, we were able to get that program funded. And it's still funded to this day, where I think we're going on our 3rd year of the cycle. So it's our last year. But basically what the program is that we have a hotline, and anybody, particularly in the schools, can call the hotline if they're in need of any type of crisis assessments from one of our licensed clinicians, and our licensed clinicians are mobile, so they will drive to the schools and will meet with each kid, and that's going through a crisis. And in addition to that, if we find out that in addition to the crisis, there are other needs of the student and the family, we have case managers that we can get involved with them, all to prevent that from happening again.
Very nice.
So
So
we're definitely diversifying.
I think we have about an 84% rate too of the kids
Of
that
diverting,
we're,
yes.
diverting them from having to be
Wow.
hospitalized.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
while we are do service the boys here on campus, we're really trying to get the word out more that we're also helping the community,
Right.
from all parts of St. Johns County.
Right.
So and doing that, and also we have we do targeted case management too. Kind of goes hand in hand with the mobile crisis response team, where we have a counselor here that will help families in need in St. Johns County to help them navigate the social service sector, because if anyone's ever tried to get some services, it's quite a
Yeah.
complicated,
Yeah.
thing to learn how to navigate all the services that are needed. So,
What are your needs? How can the community, fellow thrifters, how can they help you?
well, there's lots of. I'll start, and then Dennis can
Yeah.
chime in. We do have several events that are always, fun and a way to sponsor. The upcoming one is the Winter White Ball on February 11th that the Krewe of the Black Heart is putting on. So we're really excited about that. But there's sponsorship, there to attend the ball, with the silent auction and things going on there. But every year we have a fishing tournament, we have a golf tournament, and we have an auction at the trade winds. So those are our three big events that we have. So, we try to hit, everybody. So there's lots of, sponsorships there, to actually play in the tournament or to fish. But we just have needs here at this facility too, as far as just direct monetary donations to help send the boys to camp and field trips and school pictures and class rings and things like that.
And your overhead?
Yeah, and then our overhead too. And then, so we can always use, like I said, monetary donations, but gift cards are a big thing for us,
Okay.
to the fast food restaurants, especially the movies. People were very generous over Christmas for the movies because a lot of downtime for the kids.
Yeah.
So things like that. I always say, the kind of not sexy things are things like cleaning supplies and toilet paper and paper towels. I always say if you go to the store and there's a buy one, get one, maybe give us the get one.
There you go, yeah.
So,
Yeah, the 20% more free.
Yeah.
yeah, that's right. And then we also have opportunities for volunteers too.
Oh yeah, we work a lot with Flagler College, so we'll do internships with Flagler College, but we'll also do internships a lot with different online programs and out-of-state schools as well. We can always use volunteers for mentors and tutors. We can never have enough of those, for sure. And kind of to piggyback on what Robin was saying, we will have funding for things here for the services we provide, the therapeutic services, but it's those extra things. It's the school supplies and spring break vacation, summer vacation, Christmas, birthday. Those things don't get funded for, so that's what we raise money for, those type of things as well. And we, Saint Augustine in general, St. Johns County has been great to us. We've gotten a ton of community support, but being a nonprofit, we can never have enough.
Right. What about
So-
clothing?
Oh, definitely, and
Yeah.
clothing as well, yeah.
So, and the sizes would be?
Yeah, we take donations. I
Yeah.
mean, it's, our youngest kid is 6 and our oldest is
17. So,
17, so
and growing boys,
It's-
so,
Yeah.
it's the full range.
Yeah.
Definitely the full range of sizes and
And
styles.
shoes and,
shoes.
oh yeah, they go
Yeah,
through really
when
They do,
the
yeah.
summertime comes, as far as sunscreen and towels and, pool noodles and things
Yeah.
like that. We are fortunate that Jaguars helped build a pool out here
Nice.
for us, so.
nice. And
That's-
we're gonna go outside and look at some of
So,
this and see
yeah.
the campus area.
Oh, yeah.
Not campus, it's
Yeah.
not campus, the living.
Yes.
Yeah,
we call it.
campus.
Yes, the Hudson Family Campus.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go, there you go.
And then also, you were talking about the other building over here that you're.
Yeah, there is
looking
kind of
at.
That's a big project.
Yeah, a bit of a nationwide crisis with kids aging out of foster care when they turn 18. So when our boys turn 18, we have to, find them a place, living place to live. And a lot of times they could only be, juniors, sometimes seniors in high school. So we have to, either find a foster family or some type of living arrangement for them. So the rate of, kids not finishing high school, not even getting their GEDs is very high for foster care. So we're gonna have a capital campaign next door and build 6 efficiency apartments.
Nice.
And so the boys will live there, kind of like a dorm type setting, with a shared kitchen, and we'll have a couple that's their life coach, kind of
RA type thing.
kind of thing, that, to make sure that, they've got transportation, they're taking their medication, things like that. So we're very excited about that.
Yes. And I'm sure you need funding for that. That's
Yes.
gonna be, you need sponsors and.
Yeah, we'll probably do kind of like what we did here, where we have room sponsors and naming rights, and,
Yeah.
if you wanna have a kitchen in your name, or,
Nice.
laundry facility, whatever, one of the
There you
rooms.
go, a brick.
Yeah, there you
Whatever,
go.
we do anything, I'm sure,
Yeah.
So, parking spot, how can they find you, and how can they help you, and, give them your connection information, so people can go?
Basically, it's Saint Augustine Youth Services. Our phone number is 904-829-1770. Our website is saiskids.org, and there's a way to contact information there. But we love to have people come out here for a tour, because just seeing our facility and what we do and what we offer, it's hard, even though we do go out and give talks and describe what we do, to actually come out here and see it.
Right.
Really will tug at your
Oh, I'm
heartstrings.
impressed.
Yeah.
I'm really impressed, and I'd like now to actually go out and take a
Yeah,
look.
let's do that.
And this is a conference room that you use.
Right, we use this conference room for training. Every Monday we have
It's an all-staff
all
treatment
staff.
team meeting.
Yeah.
Okay.
So on Monday mornings, the weekend house parents can meet with the weekday house parents and discuss, the kids' needs and doctor's appointments or what's going on. And so we're very proud of this place.
Very good. I'm excited
Yeah.
to go outside and see this. So
Yeah, let's take a look.
follow us outside. Come on.
So this is our campus, and we're seeing the back of our houses here. We do have 3 houses. Little Boys is over here to my right, and those kids are age 6 through 11. And to the left is the Big Boys house. Those are kids 12 through 17. And then in the back is what we call PIL, which is our pre-independent living program. So these are the boys ages 14, 15 through 17, and they don't need as much treatment, or they've stepped up to be able to have a little bit more privileges, off-site privileges, getting a job and things like that. So we're very proud of this, that the boys can be here and have room to play and ride bikes and swim. We do have our butterfly garden here that in the spring is beautiful and attracts every species of butterfly. And that's where we could also use help if we have some gardeners, master gardeners, or anybody that just likes to dig in the dirt. We can certainly use their help.
And we do have an on-the-job, on-campus work program. We have an employment education coach, and this is one of the areas that he teaches kids job skills and that sort of thing.
Oh, nice. And then over there.
Right, and then over this way we have a big vegetable garden. That's something else that we could use some volunteers for. 2 big basketball courts.
Nice.
And then, I don't know if you can pan around to
In
see.
those trees.
In the trees over there is where we're going to tear this house down and build this independent living facility with the 6 efficiency apartments.
Very, very impressive.
So the boys do have a lot of, a lot of room to play and be boys, outside with their bikes and their scooters.
That's definitely a plus moving out here versus being downtown
Yeah.
Saint Augustine.
Yeah, I am very impressed, and I thank you so much for what
thank
you
you.
do for the community.
Yes, thank you.
That's your last day. She's retiring.
Oh, sorry.
And
Thank you. It was our pleasure.
Gosh, amazing people. This is,
And we thank you for coming out and highlighting us. Can't wait to see it.
Yeah, and I can't wait for the Winter White Ball. We're all going to have fun. So you can go on to their website, which is,
saiskids.org.
and all their events are posted on there. You can go to fabulousmindsad.com. We'll link to them. And you can go to thrift.life and get your Thrift Life bumper stickers, thrifty way of living and eco-friendly living.
All
That's
right.
what we teach. So Sandra here with Fab Finds. Thank you, fellow thrifters. Love you. And we'll see you later.